Hey guys, this is Ed Yannett with Keller Williams, Team Yannett, and I'm here with Jeff Brady with Roundtree Insurance, Allstate. We're going to do a quick video on the change of the flood maps and the importance of that and how that's going to affect the price of real estate, your monthly bills and things like that.
Great. Thanks for having me in, Ed. Appreciate you coming by the office. We're going to go through a few scenarios with you. Some different things to think about when you're looking at properties, or maybe thinking about selling, or just simply the impact on what your costs are going to be. So what we're going to do this morning is we're going to take a look at several properties and different scenarios that homeowners can face when it comes to the upcoming maps. Now, one thing to keep in mind is that flood insurance has been around for a long time. The maps themselves do change periodically based on new information that's received, new studies that are done. For Chatham County and the surrounding areas, the last major map change was back in 2008, but we do have some new changes coming up later this year, specifically August time frame for Chatham and Bryan counties. So what you see on the screen right now is we've highlighted the property. It's in the blue, which means it's in an AE flood zone. That means if you have a federally backed mortgage, then you would be required to carry flood insurance. The age of the home will have an impact on whether other documentation will be needed, but with this right now, we know that this house is in an AE flood zone. There's some great tools out there. We're going to hop over to another page real quick, and this one has got the same property mapped, showing that current effective zone, and you can see that it's highlighted in the blue here, and we're going to just check what our preliminary zone is going to be. That means that what is it going to be in August? So what you see here is that you see this green that has pulled in. What it shows us, though, is that those areas in green have now moved into they've improved in their flood zone. So in these cases, they're in their X flood zone.
So that one's going from an AE to an X.
Going A to an X. We do, one thing that we have to be careful of sometimes is if you can see how this cuts in, we want to be able to check and make sure that the entire footprint of the structure is going to be outside of that.
Now hang on, that was important. The whole house, the main dwelling, has to be in the X flood zone. If a little corner of it is in the AE, the whole house has to have. I mean, you know, they have to have flood insurance.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay.
FEMA will always rate you based on the highest risk that the structure touches. Now, keep in mind, if the back of your property may be in the AE flood zone, but the entire house sits outside of that, you're still going to be rated as an X at that point. And the nice thing is that for a property such as this, we know that it's an older home that potentially the pre-firm rates can be quite expensive, and you could go from a couple of $1,000s a year down to $450 a year. It's a huge impact not only on your cash outlay on an annual basis, but can also impact your marketability.